to the Capital Gaming Yugioh podcast. I'm Bragg. I'm here with Jake.
Yo.
Seb.
Yeah.
Lachlan.
Hey, g'day.
And Ben.
Howdy.
From Nolan TCG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go there. Subscribe. Like
Yeah.
it. Even though I don't think there's anyone at this point that listens to this pod that isn't subbed to you. There's some of you that aren't subbed to us, though. We can tell.
We see you.
But yeah, please hit the sub button. Thank you. How's the week in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll start with you, Jake.
On Sunday, I think I won. From memory, I won. I feel like I won. And that was with the deck that I thought was garbage. So I finally performed, and then what I decided to do with that success was tear it apart and put together something worse, which did nothing tonight. The only time that I opened the combo that I was meant to open, it got mega hand-trapped, and it didn't happen.
What did you play on Sunday?
The Orcust Mech Knights.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. With some modifications. But, yeah. So, yeah, it finally did a thing.
You?
And then I decided that it wasn't good enough, and I needed to give myself more of a challenge.
How's your week, Seb?
Good. On Sunday, I slept. And tonight, I played Mystic Mind Burn. So I
What do you have?
essentially
Same
slept.
thing. What's the difference?
And I've had the mirror match tonight, which I lost.
Coming eventually to Nolan TCG.
Who else was playing Burn?
Tom.
Oh, you should have
Oh,
revealed it.
God.
As if you didn't think that already.
I mean, I'm just shocked Tom was playing. Usually he's just sitting in the corner opening magic packs. How's your week in Yu-Gi-Oh, Lachlan? Lachlan?
What? I don't know, I got a bit bored. So I just made Dynamist, but I was like, I want to make it without any, no gimmick. Just Dynamist.
Is it not tempting
So I
to
made
play...
Dragoon Turbo.
Where the gimmick at, though?
It's not a gimmick, it's what every deck does. Let's just add Dogmatica into it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. May as well at this point.
I'm keen to put Dragoon in my deck, because it's just like...
I'll trade you for the Dogmatica package. I'll trade you my Dragoon.
Yes, you're Dragoon.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
It's hardly in possession. Usually he just leaves on the fucking table for half the week.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun losing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Except against Harry.
What was he playing against, Subterra?
Subterra, Numeron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, really fun.
Final battle. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I hate that. I don't mind I honestly, Numeron, it's like, oh, it is what it is. But when they've got double final battle and they just guru add fucking 3 times a turn, I'm like, this is AIDS. This is AIDS. This is AIDS.
Yeah.
A bowler.
This is why I have the red iPhone. It's going into AIDS research. Stop people from playing.
Right.
Subterra.
Numeron. Didn't
Clash of Clans did that.
Ooh. Stop people from playing Subterra.
9 million gem hack.
How's your week in Yu-Gi-Oh, Ben?
It wasn't quite dead, but it was pretty close.
I got bored of Dragon Link, played Black Wings, went X1, then played Dogmatica Invoked, and did mediocre.
Because that deck's mediocre.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's the problem with any invoked deck is you don't get a choice as to which engine you see.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see all fusion or all whatever engine it is that you need.
That's true.
With Dogmatica, at least, it can play with the Dogmatica stuff just fine.
Just
But when it was Mech Invoked,
As you said about the different engines and stuff, I finally moved on to a 1-card deck with Dragon Link.
funny you should say that because I versed Kyra tonight, who's playing 60 card Dragon Link. Didn't see any of her engine.
I think she's playing 50 now. She's playing my list.
It seemed very much like a 60 card, but I
Okay.
could be wrong. But either way, game 1 was Dragoon Pass because she opened Red Eye Fusion and nothing else.
Yikers.
Well, that's fun.
Game 2 Ibrik because I'm playing Mech Knights. So like,
Wait, did she win the Dragoon Pass?
no.
Sometimes it could win though.
That's what I said
Yeah.
when he was like that. I was like, that beats my stacks here. It used to be very meta intensive, and everyone got bored of it. And now we're back to playing shit decks. I have the second best deck in the format to fucking Dynamist.
Like, remote duels aside, yeah, Ben,
I played fucking
you,
Black
Bragg,
Wing.
and I are all playing, like, the most meta-relevant decks in the format. Here we are, he's playing fucking Blackwings, I'm playing Back Knight garbage, and you're playing Dynamist.
Bragg's not playing.
No.
Bragg
So you're not
owned more
included in
meta
the
decks
meta.
than
I've
all of us.
got Invoked Eldritch.
Hang on. We're talking over this. Bragg has owned more meta decks than all of us combined. He owned
Yeah, in the
Eldritch
last
Synchro.
year.
He
You say
owned
owned
Magic.
like I still don't have them because I don't sell them.
He has every fucking meta deck.
Of the
Literally,
last 10 years.
He has
You know what I'm
access
gonna do?
to every meta deck.
I'm not gonna play until Prank Kids comes out, and even then,
Even then, it's gonna be a fucking
He's not
struggle.
gonna play. He's gonna come in once, get paired against someone he doesn't like, go, oh, this is shit, and then never play again.
Yeah, because
Then it'll be YCS Melbourne 2022.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to Melbourne anytime soon. Brisbane,
Brisbane.
or New Zealand.
Darwin.
Colonel Mustard.
But Prank Kids will be very much in the same vein where I don't. Yeah, one card should work. If I brick, you brick, but it's not like the problems having Will Mail, Lich decks, or Invoked.
Are you on Thunder Dragon Fusion?
Maybe not.
Invocation. Which one?
Thunder Dragon
Or
Fusion
neither.
seems better.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think you need to run a substitute fusion spell anymore because you can just normal summon and do full combo.
Yeah, there's some builds that have poly as well. Still,
Like,
On the Crush Card Cup that we did,
yeah,
I got looped by Prank Kids because all they kept doing, they had Mystic Mine and Rocket. So Rocket Hub is attack to attack directly while I had like 2 monsters attack me directly, tributed itself, summoned 2 back, then linked into the bird. The bird looped back the cards that it needed to make the rocket next turn.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
yeah,
Make it stop.
That's-
This is a certified hood.
because that was if you have mine and they have monsters on the field and you're getting down into it, you don't want to. Yeah, that is a legit
I was
strategy.
so angry.
yeah, it's disgusting.
but it's more,
was almost
but
as
more
bad.
viable now.
It was almost as bad as the Altergeist loop. I hated that. That sucked.
Well, Altergeist is worse because it's not Prank Kids. What happened
Wow,
to
we talk
Altergeist?
about Prank Kids every week.
Lightning Storm.
So speaking of those Phantom Range cards, let's get right into them. Let's get into them.
Let's get into him. I have a Phantom Rage boner.
So,
The Phantom Raging Boner.
Lachlan's best mate, MSTTV.
I hate MSTT. I will fight MSTTV if I see him on the street. Oh, catch these hands, bro.
Which one?
Is there multiple of them?
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
They
At the
used to be
same
more
time.
than 2. You could take Nishi.
I take both of them.
Which one's the chubbier one?
Nishi.
I don't care. I'll destroy them in Mortal Kombat.
Sorry,
I
if you're
demand
listening to this, Tom Bell.
MSTTV. You have ruined my life.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Cage match.
And so I demand for us to fight to the death.
I'll do all the rarities. Oh, God.
I have the high ground.
I was making a reference
This-
to a different TV series.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were
It's
referencing.
the Star Trek battle music.
I don't watch Star Trek. Oh, I'm a
It was
loser.
in Futurama as well.
I did watch a bit of Futurama, but not all of it. Just that one episode where he goes to the space station, gets a sandwich, and it's like a...
Gets sandwich.
Oh yeah, he gets eggs in him or something.
Yeah, he gets eggs in him.
He gets
We are
And
on
then they
so
find
many
the
tangents
janitor.
tonight.
Yeah.
And it's the first time they find Scruffy.
It's now after midnight.
I always,
Oh, it's
That's
2
3
a.m.
3 a.m.
Oh,
I
it's 3
always
a.m.?
watch the B one.
We live in a
The B
perpetual
one.
time where it's 3 a.m.
Super
Okay.
frustrated. That's not fucking owl.
Yeah, Phantom Rage.
I'll talk about the rarities afterwards, but what were the virtual worlds known as in the
Datascape.
OCG? Datascape. So yeah, they're now known as virtual worlds, but I think we've known that for a
Datascape's such a cool name.
It is. And then they do a virtual world.
Datascape. No, I'm not saying that.
and along with that we get 2
I feel like
confirmed.
I know where you're going. You should be ashamed.
Along with that, we have 2 of the OCG imports confirmed as being 2 of the Datascape monsters that were in. I'm not sure because it doesn't say it was a manga promo, but I don't know where they're
I
from.
think one of them was a promo.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's one of the ones that we're getting.
apparently, yeah, there was meant to be 3 promotional cards, but we only know that 2 of them are getting imported. Whether or not they're going to import the Synchro, though, is up for...
Do you think they would have just said it in the video, given that
Yeah.
they were specifically talking about the imports?
So there we go. There's room for one more import.
It's cross out.
Import. Cross out designator.
The rest of the set's not actually looking very good, so...
Yeah, like, I was convinced it was going to be these 3, but since they only
Well,
said
haven't they
these
still
2...
got the 17 or whatever TCG exclusives to announce?
Yeah, that comes out like next couple of days. What did I
It's
do?
not going to be that.
It's not Dynamist support.
Because 14 of them are
new
going
archetype?
to... Yeah, new, like,
Might as
they're
well
called
just
mutants?
fucking Die.
Oh,
Yes.
mutants, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna get sued.
they're called mutants, and they're going to be 14 of them.
They can't. Nah, mutants is a big word.
They blatantly ripped
There's a
off...
few letters in there.
I guess it wasn't as blatant as the rip...
MEW.
Was it X-Men or was it something else?
So the Pokemon or X-Men are going to have some problems.
We've only seen like one,
I
like...
thought it was MYU.
Yeah, Mew.
Oh, so it's Mew and Intense.
But we only have like one brain in like a jar thing is the only thing we've seen of them.
Yeah, it's like a spiral shell with an eyeball on it, and that's about it.
It's the bad guy
You
from
guys think
Metroid.
we might be brain in a jar?
What?
Like, just all of existence.
Oh god, that's the ultimate tangent.
Yo,
what's with
reality? Yo, that whole reality shit, man. What's going on with that, you know?
My workmate today pulled out the... So, if you think about the chances of us being in, like, a simulation as opposed to, like, being real, it's 50-50, right? I just thought of you fucking... Like, everything in life!
Everything
I know.
is 50-50. You either do or do not.
I know it's more likely than a god existing.
Look,
Oh!
It is.
We are getting into some dangerous territory.
I just want
I
to
think
say
we could be a brain in
that
a
no
jar.
illegal substances are consumed at 3 a.m. here on this podcast.
Yeah, they were consumed at 12 and they're kicking in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, so the mutants are going to take off 14 of the TCG exclusive slots. So there's 3 TCG exclusive cards that, I mean, unaccounted for.
3
so.
frog cards.
Do you reckon one of them... Did they say when they're going to do the new support card for
Hey.
Injectors?
The level.
No, because then we have
My
to
card's
vote
come
on the
off, right?
effects and stuff.
Okay.
Like, that was what I was under the assumption for
The
creator card. So yeah, still room for one more import. Interesting. I'll get to the rarities a little bit later. Tri-Brigades. Nothing was in that video by Nim Nim.
Tri-Brigades.
Oh, no, there was something. Maximum Gold will have barrier statues of the Stormwind.
More and more, it's pretty much like that list that came out earlier this year is 100% bang on.
That's one of the coolest
true.
like leaks of all time. If that's true, like how early it was.
I reckon Konami would just fuck with us and change like some of the cards in there. So like, oh, it wasn't actually real.
It
joke's
comes
on
from
you.
Kalancho's store. And Kalancho's store is never wrong. Like,
I'll have to take your word for it because this is the first time.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, they are. They're pretty
leak
good.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But this is so far
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. Like, at the time it was weird. But,
I was
like,
like,
it
why the
come
fuck
from a
would
source
they-
that was like, this could be real.
I think the only thing that made us doubt it is that like the ban list that referenced 2 of the cards that were in it, particularly Duster and
Yeah.
Rusty,
It was still banned.
it was still banned.
Right.
So like the theory, I guess, is that like they leaked these cards and then the ban list that was meant to have these released got put off until the ban list afterward, which made us then doubt it.
Do you
Yes.
think that the leak fucked up our previous ban list?
When? Maybe.
I don't know. I think it was more the fact that like product delays and things like
Yeah.
that, and people weren't actually playing competitively.
We're still getting product delays. Everything is delayed.
Yeah, I know that. So, like, my guess is that
Delayed.
our ban lists for the foreseeable future until we're actually back in competitive play probably won't be that heavy.
So,
Last ban was pretty heavy.
on
Kind of.
a similar subject here, given that my answer is now going to be telegraphed, what do you guys think the Platinum or Starlight Rare we are going to get in this set is the 5th one? The add-in old card?
Jordan Law.
I theorized that it could be Maxi. If we're going in terms of, like, old hand traps...
I've been thinking about Maxi recently. I've always
I think
done the
about Maxi
meme
all the
about
time.
Maxi coming back. I'm starting to think they're going to try to make the TCG and OCG ban lists more similar.
If their
I
last
did
ban
have
list
that
was
thought as well.
remotely close to ours, I would have backed it. But we are in two separate directions now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we
but
are
like
two
with
completely
the
different
Harveys
formats.
coming back, the Rusty coming back, I honestly could see Maxi coming back soon.
They have Rusty still?
Yeah, they've had Rusty for ages. The main difference with them is that they've got Harp at 1 and Galatac at 1.
Okay.
So much better.
Like,
Yeah.
Engage it too.
I guess.
Yeah, Maxi would be.
I mean, they also have election.
I mean, Maxi is probably still a good idea for them because then overseas, like they'll be buying up product
Yeah.
to try and get that version of the Maxi. So
Mate,
they,
I would
they
buy
make their money.
so much of that fucking set
Even if Maxi was banned, I'd still get it.
for a star like Maxi.
I reckon
fuck me, bro.
Skullmeister.
Was it your
Skullmeister,
thought earlier? Was
according
it-
to
it
that
was Skullmeister.
article, Skullmeister does everything Ash does that's important. Remember?
Sure.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, alternate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally on my 15-minute break at work, and I took up 7 of them to read that article, and I wanted to kill myself at the end. I was like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Extras suck. Draw 2, bad.
Just play 2 copies of Upstart.
I miss the days.
And then
And just don't play both. Don't activate both. in the
or
same game.
Upstart serial spell.
Okay. That replaces your
I
extra.
want 2 cards and only 2 cards.
Well, no, it could be one.
Does it discard your hand to do it?
Well,
Yes.
August.
Maxi.
Can you do a?
I'm gonna find my third
I
secret.
could see Droll and Lock.
I've got to find it before they
But
reprint it.
it'll be in a Starlight. It's fine.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think they're not doing the Ghost Girls yet, so it's Droll and Lock or
I
Maxi.
know.
Check.
But they've already done one Ghost Girl.
Yeah, but I think
And
that was.
Droll's
I don't
getting-
think that counts. Like, I think that was just. Oh, this is coming out.
Wait, who do they do?
It's not that they
Ghost
did.
Mortar came out in Starlight.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's a new release,
Oh,
not
yeah, yeah.
a
Not the-
Yeah.
not a
Legacy
reprint
print.
in a higher rarity. I think they're going to go back to the Ghost Girls later. I think they're going to get the other good hand traps out of the
Yeah.
way first.
Well, Droll
And the next two, like the next two most relevant, in
Yeah.
my opinion, are Droll and Maxi.
Yeah. See, I would have said Droll, but Droll's getting the gold reprint.
and so are the
I don't think
Ghost Girls.
I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it matters. I don't think like a Starlight like that matters.
Referring to the golds as well, if we're judging that the leak list that came out earlier this year is correct, every Ghost Girl is getting a gold reprint, including Morna.
Which I think's due.
Mixed rarity.
He's already got mixed rarity. It
So-
can't be more mixed.
With gold.
Maybe Effect Veiler will get a second gold reprint, and you can do mixed rarity gold reprint Effect Veiler.
Wait, now will be secret gold and
Starlight.
Jewel Saga rare. So, but I propose to you
Ugh.
this with the Max C one, right?
Ugh.
So I've got the secrets, I've got the gold, and then the Starlight.
I remember I got 2 gold when they were playable.
Or
Maxi.
I had supers.
I think
I
I
still have supers
started
somewhere.
with supers, and then maybe when it did it get limited, or was it?
It went
always-
to
was
2,
semi-
and then it went to
then
1.
limited,
Yeah.
then nothing.
Yeah, okay. So when it went to semi-limited, I was like, I'll get an ultra because like having one ultra is fine. And then it got banned, and I was like, okay, cool.
I had 2 LTs, and then I sold them and used the change to buy the 3 secrets. Then they're semi-limited.
Did you sell a secret?
No, don't think
No,
so.
it has a playset of secrets.
Yeah,
but
so
we
that's what
refuse to use them.
so the 2 secrets are like still around because they're the ones I ended up settling on. Just the other ones is fuck knows where because I stopped using it. But I could have had the altis this whole time, and that's why I don't sell cards anymore.
It seems like every time you talk about selling cards, it's bad.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to sell the gear free. But maybe I don't know how we didn't lose anything, right? We'll talk about it later. Otherwise, so Team Sam had the Phantom Knight stuff, but there was nothing new in there that we didn't really know about. But we do get the confirmed rarities, and let's get into the confirmed rarities. Oh my god, I've lost the page that had the rarities.
They're ultras.
There's 2 secrets for Tri Brigade, 2 secrets for Phantom Knights, 1 secret for Datascape. There's still 5 secrets left.
This is December, right? Is it coming out?
No, this is
No,
like
we're
in
not.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of the dual avatars, the spell, is a secret.
Okay, that's 6 secrets. So we still got 4 left. Prank Kids will be secret.
Oh, imagine.
It could possibly be the most expensive card in the set if it's a secret.
100%.
The way this set's going, maybe. Oh, no, Tear Scales is going to be pretty
Cross out
expensive.
designator.
No.
The
Still room. There's still
did he
room.
say secret or did he say card?
There's
There's
So the
We're
Phantom Knight Raid
talking
card,
secret.
Dual
We're
Avatar,
talking
Dark
secret.
Rebellion. Yeah. So you pretty much covered every one of the secrets, and that's all we know for that. But we'll have some more Phantom Rage news next week when we find out what the mutants are. We'll probably try and do our new deck breakdown thing with the mutants, I guess.
Yep. If they're interesting.
Whoever likes it the most can talk with me about it. But let's move right on to Fusion Eldritch cards being announced for Blazing Vortex. So the late January
next
pack.
main set.
Only there was a Eldritch card. They shuffled back in banished cards and then had some sort of effect.
If only it was good.
Yeah.
If only it was cost.
If only it was searchable by Eldland.
Finally.
Can you use
If only it just didn't banish. If it was just an activated effect engraved and then the traps just stayed in there.
So the big Eldritch Fusion monster is 3800 attack,
Bruh.
2500
Stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
one Eldritch monster and one level 5 or higher zombie monster. You can use the 3 effect once per turn. This card is Eldritch the Golden Lord while it's on the monster zone. While it's in a monster zone. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And once a turn, you contribute 1 zombie monster. Then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it, but it cannot attack or activate its effects until the end of this turn.
So you just keep control of it?
If you activate Zombie World, you can Super Poly a Dragoon.
Yeah,
Epic.
it's probably gonna have to be the way, I guess. But yeah, then you have to get the Golden Lord on the field, and
I mean, it's not that difficult to get.
If they got the
Just run 3 of
If they got
each
the
black
Dragoon
and
up,
You don't need the Golden Lord, do you? You just need one of the traps.
one Eldritch. Oh yeah, true. You could activate
Yeah.
the trap, but then they still don't. Yeah.
Trap and Dragoon.
Yeah.
Just someone
Or-
Dinky.
Now, doesn't it say Eldritch the Golden Lord by name?
No, it says Eldritch.
Eldritch monster.
Oh.
To the traps.
Are they Eldritch?
No, they're not Eldritch monsters.
Ah, okay, then, yeah.
Yeah. See.
No, they're Golden
golden.
Land monsters.
Then why the fuck are they printing a card that says Eldritch Monster?
There's gonna be
There's-
more!
Oh yeah, because he confused
Eldritch
himself.
support.
Isn't that?
Oh, true.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make,
we're gonna get a ritual.
I'm gonna make the fusion and then fusion the fusion again.
Just keep going.
Super Poly, attack for game.
I mean, well, its name is also Eldritch the Golden Lord while it's on the field as well, so.
Oh, so you're
So it would always be an Eldritch
you're
monster.
confused with it.
Look, there are Necros cards that still say you may search a Necros spell or trap, and we
We'll
have
get a
yet to see a
Necros spell
Necros
trap
trap.
eventually.
Well, we
Or
have
trap,
lots.
sorry.
We have lots of spells.
They're just Necros ritual art.
You know how to make ritual decks worse? Give them a trap that ritual summons.
And make it unsearchable.
Give him a trap that can also be used in turn, like, in your turn.
No.
Once per turn, if you control no monsters on field, you can use this card to ritual summon sending monsters from deck to graveyard as ritual material.
No, that's too good.
Or don't even have the...
Anything that is a trap isn't too good. No traps are banned.
But also evenly reprint.
Yeah, there are traps that are banned.
No traps recently.
Sick.
To the ban list.
We miss you, Vanities. We miss you.
Was that the last trap that got banned?
I don't know. Probably not.
We'll check it.
Reboot to 1, but that's not bad.
Oh yeah, reboot to 1. I think that's the closest.
Yeah,
we've
but that's
come.
a stopping traps.
Legitimately, Vanities is like the last trap to hit the ban list.
Exactly. I'm right.
Okay.
You said there's no traps on the ban.
Yeah, and then I re-changed it to say something
I was
else.
thinking, yeah.
I mean, Sixth Sense is also on the ban list.
And the button.
Sixth Senses... Oh, yeah,
Sixth
Vanities
Sense
was banned, but Sixth Sense came out after that.
Sixth Sense Starlight print?
Sixth Sense is worse than my custom cards.
Legitimately. Boy, this dude's custom cards, we figured out with Paradise Smash you could just draw 7 cards every
Because
turn.
you roll a dice and draw up to that, or draw or discard up to that many.
Draw to a hand size of that many cards.
Or discard.
Of course, so you didn't have Paradise...
So, like, if you have cards in your hand and you roll 5, you have to discard until you have 5.
Did you think of Paradise Smasher before he saw it?
No.
Of course fucking not.
And then
anytime he's like, can you use Paradise Smasher in this?
And we tried so hard.
Wait, no,
to
yeah,
put it
you
in.
did. You went through the binder. That was your idea, I swear. I had this idea for the Symphonic Warriors afterwards, but it was your idea to get
Well, I still think it's your idea of Paradise Smasher is in your binder.
I gave him the
The
binder.
only binder I'm sure it's in.
No, I'm positive it was you.
Is Paradise Smasher in anyone else's binder?
Look in your binder.
I'm sure it's in
Yes,
one
well.
of my binders.
Didn't I sell you mine?
No, I got Luke's for free because it was $1, and I was like, I'm not paying for this.
Which Luke?
And he was like, oh, it's just $1, and I was like, I'm not giving you money for this.
Okay, that's not
Next
bad.
minute. Best card in the deck.
Beth Dynamis card. Rolls dice
I'm
for
not
effect.
giving you $1 for this card.
It's not worth it. No one else plays it.
It's $4.50.
The fusion spell for a
I got my
Lich
money's worth.
is the continuous. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck. Use the zombie monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If a zombie monster is special summoned by a card effect, you can set one. You can
get
target
those.
one set card in spell trap zone. It cannot be activated this turn. Well, ew.
Just being a Golden Land spell makes it good because it's a target.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other Golden Land spell, so just having that is good.
The other good thing about it too is that like you get your Golden Lord to grave, and then you can just send that fusion continuous card to the graveyard. Because after that, it's no longer.
And then you
Oh,
get
is that
to
a
keep up.
continuous spell?
You get to
It's a
keep up
continuous
Cursed
spell.
Outland
Yeah,
as
and
well.
it sends from hand, which is pretty good.
Yeah, but then you have to have another actual level 5 zombie in hand to be able to use it. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Water be hitting different.
Boy, just walking. Damn, sitting purple.
We'll talk about Sun and Villains later, so let's finish on White Baking. In
What?
Blazing Vortex.
Speaking of white bacon, bro.
It's a level 1 Dark Zombie effect monster. Attack 300, defense 200.
Busted.
It's a dark
That's
monster.
like 500.
This card's name becomes Skull Servant while it's in the graveyard. If a level 3 or lower zombie monsters you control will be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can discard this card from your hand instead. No, you can just discard this card. Can you discard from your field?
No.
If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 of these monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. Skull Servant and monster that specifically lists the card Skull Servant in its text. Except itself.
That's so good because
This card's kind of cracked. Like, honestly, it's pretty good.
it's too good for Skull Knights or whatever the fuck
It
it is.
doesn't matter. They're
Is it-
still not good.
Is White
Without
Prince the
grass.
only card that hasn't been reprinted in OTS recently?
No, I
Yeah,
think White
perhaps.
Prince was. It was White Mare that wasn't reprinted, but it was not that long ago.
Okay. No, I thought White Mare did get a reprint. Didn't it get reprinted in the
That's what I'm
Nice.
saying. Like, it was the only one left that didn't get reprinted,
Okay.
and now it has been.
So I thought White Prince never got reprinted. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, White Prince hasn't been reprinted.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it did.
It's a DOEA short print though, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get hold of.
I mean, Andrew was digging for them for a few weeks.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're a little bit of effort to get, but not, they don't just stumble across them.
You can probably get them.
Yeah. I probably should have some, but I couldn't. When I went looking for them, I couldn't find them, so. But imagine it. Do you just have the white card in front of you?
No.
Oh, what do you got?
I've got even better support that's been announced for a different deck.
It's Fantasy Dynamis card.
Digital Bug.
Oh, yeah.
Resist Strider. Which is a fucking awesome name, by the way. Probably not going to tick over, but I like it. Can't be used as XYZ material. It's a level 3 insect. Can't be used as XYZ material except for the XYZ summon of an insect monster. So already, you're only locked out of XYZ summoning, right? Which is AIDS.
He just keeps saying it.
1. If you normal summon a level 3 insect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can make both this card and the summon monsters level 5 or 7.
It's pretty good.
BLS.
What?
The link.
Dubbing.
Okay. I guess.
If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can target 1 insect monster you control, change its battle position. No. That's fucking busted.
You weren't around in the time of digital bugs. That's a very important effect.
This is an incredible effect because you summon Transicata from deck if you've got Cenobit on field. And no one cares. So I'm looking around the room.
I care, but also
And that's
it's 3
4 level 3 insects on the field. That's nutty. And Transicata's a tuner. That's Trish.
That's Hulk.
Transicata is a tuner.
So
Yeah.
it just locks you out of XYZs.
Yep.
Hulk.
It
Or
doesn't even
Trish.
do that. It just says that card can't be used
Oh, okay.
other than for the XZ of an insect.
Oh, other
which
than-
in digital bugs is fine.
Yeah.
Summon Nutrish and then mistiming.
It's so dumb.
Anyway, this is very good support. I wonder if we'll get any more of this because, like, when they sneaked in Transicata as well, I didn't even realize it was digital bug support, but it's absolutely digital bug support.
Yeah.
Not that it's entirely relevant, but with that, it is also like it has a attach effect.
Oh yeah, it just gains 100 attack and defense.
1,000.
Sorry, 1,000 attack and defense. Which is pretty good, but none of them are significant attacks and defense anyway, so it's just a little buff.
Isn't the level 7 or rank 7 like 2,700 attack?
Yeah, but that's not that much. Like, because it doesn't protect
going
itself
up
or
to
anything. It's
3,700.
26.
26. Well, 3,600 attack's not. Like, that's big enough to get over the fucking Ultimate Falcon. Not that that's relevant.
Dragoon. Without
My
Yugioh.
digital attack can get over ultimate Falcon.
And on that note,
I'm just saying, these are the kind of things that come up when you're playing digital bugs, so...
yeah,
This could bring him into, like, the absolute bottom tier of Rogue.
yeah.
Haha, my deck is meta. I have open Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh no, I hit Waking the Dragon.
I summon Rhinoceros!
I've got to out this Ultimate Falcon. Wait a minute. On this episode of the Cowboy for Gaming Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, it was theorized that I could out this Ultimate Falcon.
Rhinoceros! I don't understand why it can do the whole make it 3, 5, or 7. Because the 5 will summon itself on top of the 3, and the 7 will summon itself on top of the 5.
Yeah, but you have to detach the material to do that.
Is it not like can also Insector support
Nah, fuck Insectors.
for Gigamantis? Whatever it is.
If they've hidden Insector support into digital bugs, I'd be so mad.
And on that note, fucking Zectors, and thank you. And have a good week.
Yeah.
No matter